Riddle me what? Riddle me what? I don't know who decided to play games with you today. I don't know who made you cry or who made you mad, but I'm going to remind you right now of who the F you are. Don't be sad because you are the prince or the princess of the divine. You are spoiled by God. So I am here to put your head back on straight because we ain't here for their shenanigans. I'm going to remind you of your spiritual rank because you are not the one. I know all these people out here that think you're the one and want to pretend that you're the one. They want to get amnesia real quick and forget that you're a chosen one, but you're not the one. It's not making sense, but it will very soon. I would like your name and the name of your immediate supervisor. Really don't like your attitude. Next. Welcome into Brittany's Intuitive Cosmic Pharmacy. How can I help you today? You're here to pick up a couple of prescriptions. Okay. Let me get your date of birth. Okay, I'm looking at our system and we have Dragon's Wings. We have Eye of the Tiger. And we have Claim Your Energy. Does that sound about right? Okay, let's get those bagged up for you. Bobby, can you please bring the collective's prescription to the front, please? Thank you. Would you like to pay cash or card? Card? Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to give this back to you. Got the Dragon's Wings, Claiming Your Energy, and Eye of the Tiger. I hope you have an amazing day. These people can bump their head and act like they didn't know. That's not going to help them when they're on damage control. You are going to have people on immediate damage control, and I'm here to help you get your fighting spirit back because there's all of these plots going on around you, and you're like, how am I even involved in this? It's like everyone's taking out their 8th grade revenge on a chosen one, something like that. I don't know. You guys tell me. You've been working through a lot of emotional baggage. You feel like you've been incredibly tested this last year over and over and over again. So you are ready to disconnect. You're like, I don't know what the frick is going on. I'm so tired of this. The murky waters, feeling like you're moving through mud, like things are moving so slow. But whatever goblins you're out here dealing with, these little chucholinis, every step you make counts. Every prayer you say out loud counts. I don't know who upset you this week. I don't know who upset you today. But I am giving you the biggest hug. God is about to acquaint a whole lot of people with your spiritual rank and the fact that you are divine royalty. You are a prince or a princess of the divine, about to become a king or queen. You are spoiled by the divine. I am here to reacquaint you with who you are, your fighting spirit that is being activated, and your spiritual rank. Devil energy is trying to send someone, anyone, that will do the bidding because the devil can officially not reach you as much as maybe they could a year ago. Now think back through this whole year, all the people that you've had to let go of. Yeah. So the devil might be a little bit mad. Oh. Don't forget that you've come so far and you are constantly being used as the test, the bait, the trap. I heard something this week and it just keeps sticking with me day to day. When the devil cannot reach you, he will send a man. And I've told you guys in the past that, yeah, there will be people that, or not people, the devil will try to send you a karmic or like, this is your soulmate, but it's not. And then they wreak havoc on your life. You are not about to let whoever this is wreak havoc on your life because you are going through the biggest reset in your nervous system. You are not dealing with cortisol levels through the roof. You are not letting the chemistry of your body spaz out anymore. Maybe you have been realizing what stress has been doing to you physically, and you're over it. You're over being in fight or flight, and you're going to handle this like the CEO you knew that you always were. So you're calling back your energy, and you know that best case scenario is going to unfold for you. You're like, I'm going to pray. and I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for an answer. I'm going to listen to my intuition, and then I'm going to handle business, because these people are quickly going to be running, ducking, dodging, hiding, retracting, regurgitating, and saying really stupid things, because they will not be able to bamboozle you. When you are done with them, they will be officially discombobulated, malfunctioning, and glitching. I don't like that this energy is just, it's been strong this week. And maybe it could be a transit or a portal, because I am filming this on 6/6. So, but either way, however you see it, it's been going on over the course of the week. You've been going on 6 or 7 days of this. Oh, let me know in the comments. You are tired of always having to take the high road and always having to turn lemons into lemonade and all the things. You're like, I'm so tired of this. So what am I supposed to be doing? All of this is trying to reach you. The devil is trying to reach you because you have an offer on the table. You are getting ready for a quantum leap. Your life is about to shift in ways unimaginable, especially if you've been connecting with the messages that I've been posting this last week. So you can look at any of those as your extended if you've missed any. The people that have been treating you like a whole goblin, like ish on their shoe, is in for a very rude awakening. So I want you to rest. I want you to relax. I want you to take a long nap. I want you to take a long bath. And I want you to wake up and feel ready to like get in there. Okay? You are allowed to want it all, and the things that you desire already desire you. The things that you summon are going to come running. They're already running towards you. That's why devil energy is sending, like, you feel like you're fighting the spiritual W. And you're over it. There is a transformation going on of your image. And I feel like what devil energy is trying to reflect back to you is that that transformation isn't taking place by the way that these people are treating you. Does that make sense? So you're thinking like, oh my gosh, like I'm finally making it. I'm finally getting out of here. I'm out of the thick of it. And then boom, somebody treats you like you're this small and you're like, wait, what? Am I delusional? God wants you to get delusional, but you are not delusional. Does that make sense? Okay. You are not delusional that these people are acting this way, but you are not crazy. You have been doing the work. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. These people are out here complacent. They have gotten comfortable and they are in for a very surprising discovery. They thought they got away with something, and you're not done with them yet, and neither is God. I'm going to say that again. You are not done with them, and neither is God. These people already see you this way. And maybe they try to tell you, oh, I'm never going to treat you like so-and-so treated you, da-da-da-da. But they also realize what your trauma is. So they feel like they only have to level up just a little bit. And so now they're going to just flatline how they treat you and how they speak to you. And they think that you're going to settle for the bare minimum, because if they're not reaching above and beyond what the last person did, you are not going to settle. Some of these people, these snakes, they think that you're cornered. They legitimately feel like tough, big, bad, bold, that you're cornered. Ooh, you're about to sneak attack some people. You are dealing with whole goblins out here, whole trolls, and I don't know who decided to activate something fierce in you, but it is not for no reason. These people will be on the ultimate damage control after messing with you. You could feel like you're battling demonic entities left and right, and it could have been feeling this way for you the last year. You are chosen. You are a prince or a princess of God, the Most High. And these people can be out here pretending like they're not acquainted with your spiritual rank, but they will be, where they cannot deny who you are. And they better stand on respect, or things are going to get really ugly. I'm going to help you put your head back on straight, because it's literally spinning right now. So I want you guys to take a seat, make sure you're seated while you're listening to this message, because I want you to disconnect from what just happened. I am going to remind you of who the F you are. You are not the one Not any day of the week. I tell you all the time that you are the test, you are the bait, and you are the trap. And these people will live to regret it every single freaking time. You've been carrying around this baggage. And you've gotten rid of a lot of it in the last year with all of the people, circumstances, and environments that you have let go of. But there is one bag that you're still holding on to. For some of you, it's going to be fear of missing out. For others of you, it's going to have something to do with sobriety or addiction. It could have to do with respect in general. All of the things that you've worked through, you're like, oh my gosh, are people just really out here trying to disrespect me? And they are. There's a lot of miserable, little unhappy people, but this is also a huge lesson for you to claim your energy, your dragon's wings, your eye of the tiger, calling back the energy that has always been yours. Whatever you just dealt with really threw you for a loop. And that's why I really want to have a sit down with you guys. You haven't just all of a sudden become nobody. You haven't all of a sudden lost your stars and your stripes and now you got to eat crap from whoever the frick. These people don't stand on a real title. They stand on the fact that they misuse their power. And then they're trying to tell you what to do. And if this message is for you, you do not deal well with people trying to tell you what to do. So in order for you to handle this in the best way possible, I do not want you guys to act off of emotions. I want you to take a moment to cry, to scream, to be frustrated, and then figure out your next move. Because people are playing too much right now. You have always had to turn lemons into something nicer, and you're tired of it. I get it. You're like, I'm tired of always having to be positive. I'm tired of always having to take the high road. I'm tired of people always messing with me. You are getting ready to disconnect from what is dark. Disconnect from what is your shadow aspect. Whatever triggered you today is helping you see, okay, this is why I'm triggered. I'm triggered because I've worked through these issues and this person treated me this way. I am triggered because I have worked through this, that, and the third, and this person tried to speak to me like that. None of those things existed. Every step that you have made is counted. So I want you to reconnect with being grounded, not being obsessive, not being paranoid, not thinking that everyone is out to get you, but still standing on business. So your fighting spirit is being activated. Your praying spirit is being activated. And I want you to know who you're dealing with. Okay, the people that you're dealing with are playing games. And you know that they're playing games, but they're gaslighting you like they're not playing games. And you are going to go above and beyond with what you would use for your rank. Calling on God, calling on the divine, and handling business. This is like, I want your name, and I want the name of your immediate supervisor. So your name is the collective, the chosen one, the star messenger, and your immediate supervisor would be the universe, the divine, God, the most high. And that is the only person you need to be fearing, and you don't really be answering to anybody else. So anybody trying to come into your life and tell you like, well, you have to do this and you have to do that, and you like, that's not happening. Not never. People are trying to make you feel, I don't know. They're just, the energy is the hamster wheel of effery. The energy is they're going around in circles with you. That's how you're going to know too. Like, why are we going in circles? Why are we resolving this? So the bottom line is they're not giving you resolution. They're feeling like they want you to feel like they hold the power. The ball is in their court. It's not in yours. It's not an option. And you don't play that game. You haven't played that game in a real long time. So you could be so infuriated by any of this even taking place. So I want you to remember, you are calling back your energy. You are gaining the eye of the tiger, the dragon wings. As you're calling back your power is amplifying. Get real delusional with the things that are coming in for you. I feel like the more you're praying and the more you're affirming and the more you're just standing like, I'm not standing for that. I feel like it takes a brick down from the wall that is trying to be built to keep you separated from your destiny. And I don't feel like God is testing you right now. I feel like it's the devil trying to keep you separated from what is yours. And I don't feel like he can separate you, but I feel like he can delay it. I feel like that brick wall is to delay you and really get you in a negative headspace and spiraling and down this rabbit hole of am I not enough? I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, you're going to get real delusional with it. Oh my gosh, like my brain just went. These people want you to feel like you will miss out on something if you don't bend your knee to me, and they are going to regret that. Again, the way that you are about to maneuver is going to have people on the ultimate damage control and trying to backpedal and reverse everything they regurgitated to you because it's been the step and repeat. It's familiar to you. You have clocked it. You've clocked the mind games. So the things that you know already work, the prayers, the affirmations, the subliminals, whatever it is spiritually that works for you, you know that it protects you well. So amplify it, wind it up. Wind up that spiritual protection because your transformation has been taking place over the course of the last year. And these little demonic goblins want to come in and try to tell you like, you're this and you're that and you're this and you're that. And you're like, oh my gosh, am I? No. You're getting ready for the biggest glow up of your life and you're attracting new friends that are just like you, that look kind of like you. And they just have similar tastes, similar qualities, and you didn't even know that you could level up even more in friends. And a lot of you that have been single for a long time are about to get a lover that you're not expecting. Don't fear that there's something big that you're missing out on because these people want you to feel like that. These people that have been treating you horribly this week, they want you to feel like, oh, well, if you don't have me, then you can't have this, or you can't do this, or you can't live here, or you can't work here. This is the biggest mistake of their life. Well, probably one of several, but this is going to be one of the biggest mistakes ever, how they have just treated you. And they should be nervous. I want you to affirm it below. My fighting spirit is being activated. I am acquainted with my spiritual rank. God will acquaint them with the facts. I am acquainted with my spiritual rank, and God will acquaint them with the facts. This is crazy. So if you've been mindlessly scrolling on what you're going to do next and what you're going to say to the people that have been really hurting you this week, don't bother. We'll bother a little bit if you have to like take it higher up, but do your prayers, do all your other spiritual stuff first because that's where it's at. And then the rest will follow. Listen to your intuition of how you clocked what was going on and you're going to have this in the bag. These people are going to be running for the hills. So you might be so annoyed right now that they think that they've won. Take your time. Take your time. Because you are clocking it and assessing it correctly. Like, hey, I think I should wait. I think I should do this. I think I should say that. Lean into that. You are disconnecting from maybe what other people would have you do. And don't be out here doing stuff that other people maybe tell you to do that they wouldn't do themselves. Be very careful with that, especially if this has to do with your finances, your livelihood in any way, shape, or form. Really pray about it first. So you're letting go of the intrusive thought. Stop Googling, stop scrolling, stop researching like, how to bury a body or whatever you're looking at. It's not my business, but people are really giving you the ick this week. I feel that so strongly. I don't know if it's going on for everybody, if it's just the chosen, but you are getting the ick with people. You're seeing things differently. You're also looking at your triggers differently. Things that you've been working through, like, yeah, this is why I'm mad. This is why I'm mad because I don't like how they just spoke to me. This is why I'm mad because they treated me like I was dumb. This is why I'm mad because they tried to gaslight me and love bomb me and all the things. You know why you're mad. So sit in that for a minute and then fix it. The way that you look at a problem is the same way that the problem is looking at you, and God is going to handle or sort out the rest. Wherever you've been getting the ick in life, you're getting that for a reason. There's something that you're supposed to address there. I feel like you have a work situation giving you the ick. You have a friendship giving you the ick. You have things that are going on in your day-to-day life that you're like, I don't like this at all. And you feel like, why do I always have the feeling that my life is under review? It's so annoying. God is unlocking your main character energy, not just your fighting spirit, but your main character energy. And you are the CEO wherever the frick you are walking. You are this energy surge that people need. And so when a devil energy can't treat you however the frick, the devil's going to send a man. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? When the devil cannot treat you however the frick, the devil is going to send you a man, a soulmate, or just a man to try to put you down. That's crazy to me. I literally heard that the other day and it stayed with me so strongly because I feel like it's a theme that has been playing out this week. When the devil cannot reach you, he will send a man to F your shit up. And wherever you've been getting thrown for a loop this week, this is just the beginning of a timeline where I would be very careful if I was your enemy or if I had crossed you in the last year. You are so much smarter than people realize, and they have underestimated you big time. Not only will they be reversing and retracting their statements, they might lose a job, they might lose a home. I don't know. You have a lot of people coming in that have been disrespectful in the last week, and it almost seems like a pile-on. It seems like they're all a part of the same cult or the same group, but they're not. But they could be sent by the same person. Okay, remember that those that are walking around as empty vessels will easily do the devil's bidding. And so you might have some people around you that you thought were like decent people, but you've been seeing a different side of them this week, and so you're really upset. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you are really upset. You're like, I have to speak about this. I have to make sure I speak about how I feel. So if you're an influencer, if you were a star messenger, a tarot reader, you have a podcast, whatever the case is, you are going to help other people work through their ick. Those of you that are single, okay, I'm getting another channeled message. Those of you that are single and you've been single for a while, you are about to be meeting someone that is going to make your heart stop, that is going to make you nervous, that is going to make you feel like geeked up and giddy. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of other people giving you the ick. I feel like you guys have, in the 3D, one real person in your corner. If you feel comfortable in the comments sharing who that person is, I would love to hear that. You know, who is the one person in your corner of the ring that is rooting for you, that is cheering for you, that gets you amped up, that gets wound up too. And as I am that for you on the internet, I'm just so grateful there's at least one person. I feel like you are either leaning on God or you are leaning on one physical person that like gets it. And you feel like everybody else is letting you down in a very big way. I don't know. I feel like it's because you're about to outgrow them once again. Suspicious. Look, people are acting really suspicious. You're like trying to figure out what's going on. You're like, what is with all of these ulterior motives and these hidden agendas? Like, when did this even start happening? You're tired of it. You're tired of people being shady and trying to make you feel like you're off, like your ratio ain't right. When these people are not pulling their weight, and not only are they not pulling their weight, but they're playing games. So again, when the devil can't mess with you, when the devil can't reach you, he will send somebody, and he's sending people. This is all because of where you're going. You are going through all of this because the biggest level up of your life is approaching. I should have said that at the beginning. But all of this is unfolding because of this level up that you're reaching. So as you're looking around at all of this, like, what the heck is wrong with them? Why did they say that to me? Why did this person do this? And you feel like there's 4 to 5 people acting real weird, real fugazi, real fraudulent, real weird. Okay, well, the macaroni is in the microwave. The eagle has landed. You know what you're clocking. Don't doubt it. Don't doubt it. Okay, so you're tired of arguing with people. These people are arguing with you. What? First of all, you don't argue with people. You don't waste your time. but there are certain circumstances where you have to have dialogue. And so these people that you are having to have dialogue with are not treating you with respect, and it's insane to me. It's like, do they not see the crown on your head? Obviously not. But when God is done with them, they will. You could also be dealing with cyber bullies. So these people could be trying to bully you at your job. It could literally be anywhere. You're dealing with bullies, and it feels like left field. Not only are they arguing with you, not only they're just, what? I don't know. It's so weird. So you guys could be dealing with people trying to embarrass you. You're in disbelief. I can feel it. You're like, I did not come this far to be dealing with bullies and feeling like I'm supposed to just put up with this and smile. It's not happening. This is happening because you are getting ready for another level up, a timeline shift where your finances, your purpose, everything is elevating, and you will be exalted in front of the people that were just trying to come at you sideways. God is going to have an axe to grind with whoever the frick these people are. Some of them don't realize either, if you're already acquainted with them, if they were a friend that you're kind of on the outs with, you're kind of side-eyeing them, like, I don't know why they're acting like that. Maybe they're not acquainted with what they needed to be acquainted with, because they might be an empty vessel walking around just doing the devil's bidding and not even realizing it. You are looking at people like they're possessed. Like, did they need an exorcism? Like, I don't even know what's happening right now. You're like, I don't want to be bothered by these people. I just want God to take care of it. If you are really spiritual, you could feel like God is your best friend. You tell God everything. There is somebody that you lean on, whether it is your higher power or somebody close to you where you're like, they understand, and I'm going to lean on them for divine understanding and protection. I want you to understand how protected you are. And whoever has been coming at you, it's not a two-way street. They are given nice nasty. Like, this is nice nasty on another level. That's why it feels strongly like demonic devil energy, because you're like, I'm giving way more. I'm being way nicer. I'm being respectful. I'm being cordial. And they're being like, I keep saying what, but I don't even know what the freaking word is. It's just not what it should be. You know that something's awry. These people are playing with fire. They are doing something dangerous, and they don't even know it yet. People think that they can get you comfortable, or that they can cripple you in some way to where you have to rely on them. I'm trying so hard not to laugh, like, hysterically, because that will never happen. That will never happen. Them thinking that they can make you reliant on them just because you had to go somewhere and get something, they will be extremely disappointed. That is an understatement. So if you had a friend that was helping you with something and now they're trying to make you feel like you owe them or like you can't make do without them, they are going to be on the ultimate damage control. If you had people in your day-to-day life that were treating you like, well, you can't get this if you don't da-da-da-da-da, they are going to regret that, and they are going to be on the ultimate damage control. People are all of a sudden going to be trying to sing a different tune over the course of the next couple of days. Try not to laugh or fall out of your seat when they start doing this. Okay, there are things coming to light. For some reason, you guys are supposed to be the one that mows them down. I don't know how else to say that. Like, you're supposed to be the one that mows them down. They are destined to cross you, and you are the one that's gonna take them out. Spiritually. Because you're like, I'm not replaying the past for nobody. I know why this is triggering a response in me. I know why this is making me emotional, and I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna fix it. Like, dang, there is an offer coming. See, devil energy is trying to distract you from the offer that is on the table. So there's an offer, there's like a big diamond on the table, and devil energy's like, look at this person, argue with them. And so you're arguing over here, you're crying over there, and you're like, not even seeing that there's this diamond, there's this offer on the table for you, just for you. There is solid stability, security, and protection on the way for you. This is your message. And you know God is going to clear the way. You know God is going to acquaint everybody with your spiritual rank. I want you to drop a diamond in the comments. Let go of the intrusive thoughts that it's not going to work out in your favor. Everything works out in your favor, even when it looks crazy. You feel like, are all these people friends? Are all these crazy people doing these things friends? But are they? People have been getting on your nerves, and I feel like that is because you are about to level up again. I feel like that is because you are about to move into another dimension. You are about to quantum leap. So brace yourself. These lemons that you've been dealing with in the last year, you're closing out this cycle. God is bringing you new friends. And these new friends have to meet you where you're at. These new friends, they might even kind of look like you. I'm not kidding. These new friends, they see things the way that you do. And you might have thought that you had some pretty decent friends or some pretty decent, I don't know, peers or whatever. But you're going to be getting really excited like, oh, yeah, this is way better. You deserve the very best. And you're going to start realizing that there's people around you doing the bare minimum. We don't put up with the bare minimum. You're also going to be meeting somebody. So like, you're not just meeting friends, you're meeting a lover, somebody that's going to be really kind to you and look for reasons to speak to you, to talk to you, to compliment you. Things are definitely trying to stop you from this radical rebirth. We ain't here for that. This was trying to do somersaults. You're going to let go of the rage, because you are not where they're trying to take you back to. You are not that. I've had this happen so many times this week that I know that it's a message for the collective, because I was just like, what in the world? Like, why am I crying? Like, what is happening? Why are people treating me this way? Like, I'm so confused. Like, why do we have to argue? Why does it have to be a back and forth? Like, I'm not the one. So I literally cried in my prayer, like, God, they hurt my feelings and I don't like it. And I would like because I'm going to keep my stress level down. I'm going to keep my wits about me. I am a hothead in recovery, and I know I'm the wrong one, but I literally leaned on God. Like, and now everybody's beliefs are different. Everybody's beliefs are welcome here. I'm just telling you guys what I did this week dealing with this energy. And I was like, God, my feelings are hurt. My feelings are hurt. And I'm just going to cry. I'm going to cry right now because that's how I feel. We're going through a purge. And this purge is taking you out of this darkness. This darkness trying to make you believe that you need to be nobody. That you are nobody. What you bring to the table is needed by the world. And so it's like devil energy is trying to like cast this big shadow, this darkness over you. Like, you were never the one. You're not a star messenger. Nobody's going to be out here listening to you. Nobody cares what you're up to. Nobody cares what you're doing. And I'll show you by the disrespect that all these other people will be standing on by arguing with you and going back and forth with you. So as you might have been feeling like a shell of yourself this week, that is coming to an end. You are about to speak up in a way that might kind of terrify you. And that's why I'm saying take your time. Because you are taking it to levels that you wouldn't normally take it, but you are being guided to do so, some of you. You are being guided to take it above and beyond, over people's heads and over their heads and over their heads. So you're tuning in to what the divine, what the Most High wants from you, because this is what's going to help you feel light as a feather. Again, you're going through this activation of you are going to be the fighting spirit for the collective. You are supposed to be this huge surge of energy for the masses, for the world. Literally, look. But you don't feel like that when you're dealing with this ick. When you're dealing with this ick, you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm gonna, say what's on my mind or speak my voice. No, bestie, we're gonna transmute that. Yes, we are. Take a moment for yourself. Take a bath. Take a nap. Call back your energy. Because you are going to be showing the world what real protection looks like. You are about to be the main attraction. So wherever you're meeting resistance with these I feel like it's toxic masculines or it's toxic masculine energy that is really triggering something in you. Like, why are they treating me like I'm a bum? Like I'm a piece of crap? Like I'm a this or that? You're like, what? What is happening? So this shadow work, this is shadow work that you were not expecting, things that you thought you had worked through, but you're like, okay, well, let's do it again. Let's do it again because I am not the one. You're getting to the truth, to the nitty gritty of your cosmic power and what activates that. So maybe for some of you, you are activated by these type of situations happening. And then it helps you transmute it. It also helps you be the test, the bait, and the trap for others. And so they don't even realize that they're in this trap because right now the trap looks pretty invisible to them. But hour to hour, minute to minute, day by day, it's going to have bars. There are going to be bars. Since people have lost a grip, they don't just trust that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. You're not missing out on anything. They can't make you miss out on anything. Like, you are going to take your love elsewhere. You are going to take your business elsewhere. You are going to take what you bring to the table elsewhere. So they can't pick on you. And it just feels like real like Revenge of the Nerds this week. Revenge of the Mean Girls. Revenge of the 8th grade revenge. It just feels like a whole bunch of... I can't. Stay in your gratitude. Your gratitude unlocks so much. Your gratitude and you being delusional. We Delulu over here and our wishes are coming true by doing that. Believing in you. Being so delusional like, okay, they don't believe in me. Cool. I don't need them to. I don't need them to. God does. The divine does. The universe does. So I want you to stand on the gratitude for the protection that you have. I want you to remember that first and foremost. You are anointed. You are chosen. You are the prince or the princess that is becoming the king or queen. So I want you to be grateful for your protection from the Most High. I want you to be grateful for your spiritual rank. I want you to be grateful for the fact that everything always works out for you. And you are always able to turn it into a moment of art. You are always able to turn it into something else that helps other people. These people are in for a very rude awakening. Secrets revealed. So I feel like those secrets being revealed are just for you to help you navigate, to help you with the cheat codes of how you're going to get your checkmate. How you're going to activate this fighting spirit, your dragon wings, your eye of the tiger. But yeah, somebody made you feel pretty helpless. I don't like that. You know what I mean? Like, somebody made you feel helpless. They made you feel like you couldn't do anything, like you had your hands tied behind your back. They left you feeling very vulnerable, and you're like, oh my gosh, like what even just happened? That people that have been doing this to you this week, or the devil's bidding, however you look at it, has really properly blindsided you in the worst way. But you're going to turn all of that around, okay? I want you to take a step back, again, take a break, take a load off, and properly assess this. You taking your time will work out in your favor. You not rushing through it and not bringing all of your emotions into it, because that's what they want, is you to be in an emotional state of, you know what I mean? You know, when we're really emotional, we're like, ah, and we're freaking out or we're crying. And then we lose sight of like, wait, what did I even say to them? How did I even defend myself? Did I even get all the words out that I wanted to say? So you're really working on calming down before handling business. Sovereignty. Someone's trying to pluck the crown right off of your head. You are stepping into your sovereignty. The people that you are about to stand up to as well, there's something about that, like that it's going to do for others. Like this could be somebody that people don't like dealing with, and you're going to be the one to put them where they go. You're going to be the one that helps relocate them. And so this thing, I feel like, has so many moving pieces of, yeah, this person did that, but there's a lesson in that for them. They're going to be learning, maybe don't be treating people like that out here. Maybe get your ish together. Maybe get acquainted with who the F you're talking to. Maybe don't assume or underestimate everybody that you think is less than. I cannot. So I feel like you guys are calming down. You're like, ooh, I was feeling emotionally charged. I could have gotten a little bit crazy. Let me not do that because you feel like that can get you into trouble. Let me step into my sovereignty because I know my main character energy is being unlocked. And yeah, these people don't even realize that they're in the eye of the storm. They're looking at you like, oh my gosh, girl, boy, you better grab your umbrella. There's a storm coming. And you're like, I am the storm. You're going to be looking at them like, open your eyes. You are in the eye of the storm. Like, I feel like your energy is going to be like this close to them. Like, you know what I mean? But like, even worse, it's going to be real calm, real monotone. I'd be scared if I was them. I would be scared. Look, brazen. I would be scared if I was them. You're not the one. You are not the one. I don't know what is going on with people, but it's just what it is. So let's continue. We have the wounded healer and the level up. Okay, you are and have been wounded. Yes, you're looking at those scars, but it also shows you what you've made it through. And if somebody's trying to make you feel like, oh, you're still a piece of crap, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Like, I don't like when I'm really far into my sobriety, and though I've worked through a lot of things, I don't like when people try to treat me like I'm still that person. Ain't nothing gonna pull me up out of my seat faster than somebody trying to tell me that I'm like that still, or treating me like that. And that is exactly why I don't mess with my family at all. Zero contact. Don't talk to me. I'm good on you. You are not going to treat me like I'm still that person from back then. Like, I've already had to work through that I was selfish, that I was a whole bunch of things, that I got into a lot of trouble, and I did a lot of things that I was not proud of. And now that I become a long-standing, productive member of society, you are not going to try to treat me like I'm just a piece of crap. Riddle me what? No, absolutely not. So these people are not expecting you to roll through and do anything. They think that they have the upper hand. You know what this is reminding me of? This is reminding me of the movie Enough. It's reminding me of the movie Enough where the guy is teaching J-Lo to fight. Now, granted, I don't mess with J-Lo right now, but that's a whole nother thing. Anyways, it's not about me. It's about you guys. Well, it's about all of us in this message. But it's like when she's laying on the ground and he's teaching her. Ooh, this is perfect. He's teaching her to fight. And he's like, okay, he thinks you're down on the ground. And just as he's looking over you and he thinks he has won, he's going to kick you. And in your mind, you will be smiling. And that's when you feel me? This was your message. This is your message. Like, God is like, they think they won right now. And I know you're sad. I know you're boohooing it right now. And you got snot all over your face. It's fine. You wipe those tears. And as soon as, they think that they've won, and they're going to try to kick you, because these mother effers are like, oh, I would never kick somebody when they're down. Totally kicking people when they're down. You just smile, because A, you are the storm. But B, they're not expecting this. They're not expecting this. And if you guys have seen the end of that movie, you know that she just smiles and she does all these flashbacks of when he dragged her, and just the effery of it all. And she's like, I don't think so. I don't think so. So yeah, these people are definitely giving you the ick in every possible way. Okay, anything else? Okay, so you're working through grief to restore balance. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you are working through grief to restore balance. And you should be proud of yourself. That like, okay, these things did make me sad. And I, maybe didn't handle everything in the greatest possible way, but I have been working through it, and I am going to restore balance. Devil energy really wants you to believe that you haven't restored any balance, that you haven't really worked through anything, that you haven't even jumped timelines, that your training wheels are still on. And that is not the case. Well, I had to pause the camera because I got a message, and it basically, what I channeled from that is you could feel like others are talking crap about you behind your back. And that could be another like layer of some of the stuff that's going on, because people are maybe promising you a lot of different things, like saying like, oh, I can do this for you, I can do that for you. And so you're like on board or you agree, but then you have like this kind of feeling like, I don't know. And as you're having that feeling, they switch up on you. And as they switch up, you feel like they're maybe talking crap, like you're the high maintenance one. You're not the high maintenance one. These people were trying to meet you at where they thought you were at. And then when they can't finish meeting you there, they're like throwing a fit. I don't know. That could be a theme this week too. Of people acting like they got you. They can do this. They're up there with you. And then when they can't, it's your fault. And you're like, what in the world? Like, no. You're the one that made this decision, made this promise. And I've been noticing that in the collective, in the public eye, like people saying one thing and then doing another. Okay, it's also like playing out politically as well. Like people saying one thing and then doing another. Like, you're going to be family to me. We're going to be, thick as thieves, and just then, turning on you. So you feel like maybe that's in the air. And so you might have a fear that, well, it hasn't played out yet, but I feel like they could be talking crap. They could be saying things behind my back. They could maybe I'm not really a part of this group. Maybe I'm not really a part of this friendship. Maybe I'm not really a part of this circle like they say that I am. And I feel like you're pretty spot on. And that's heartbreaking. Okay, remember how intuitive you are. That's not for no reason. You're clocking these things for a reason. And that is because you're getting ready to close another cycle. So they have these dirty offers. You're clocking the dirty offers. They're looking for dirt on you because they couldn't fulfill their promise or fulfill what they said they could do. It's like, how is that my fault? I'm so confused. So you could be crying over the fact that like, oh my gosh, I was depending on that. I was reliant on that. I needed that. And people are doing this to you left and right. Okay, I'm channeling that so strong that they can't hide their fake smiles anymore. So you feel like, okay, they're definitely talking crap. And they're the ones that said they could properly execute this, if they could do this, that, and the third. And now they can't. And now it's my fault. No. So that's why they're digging for dirt on you, so they can feel better about what they could not properly execute. Ew. That is why you have the ick. That's another reason why you have the ick. You're like, oh my gosh, this is not my fault. Don't say you can do things that you can't do. Like, and plus, a lot of this was their idea. What? A lot of this was their idea. You're like, I literally can't. You are becoming unbothered. This is what you're going to be in this next phase of your life. So this is a part of your level up. You're going from crying and being like, oh my gosh, like I thought they were my friend. I thought they weren't going to do that to me. It's like victim blaming. I don't like that at all. Okay, so you might be exercising more. You might be turning your phone on do not disturb. I'm just seeing you become more unapologetic than ever. Like, no, you're the one that said that you could do this. I'm not happy with this, and that. Like, you're really going to be standing on this next month what you're not happy with, and you have a streak of incredible luck coming in that you freaking deserve. You deserve this luck. So I'm seeing you call out karmic friends, call out fake smiles, call out people talking crap. There is a savage side of you being unleashed. And I'm seeing that you're not going to feel bad for shining. You're not going to feel bad for wanting what you want. You're just going to be like, thank you, moving on. Okay, thank you, next. They're going to have to watch you from a fake account. But yeah, your light is irritating these people's demons, and the demons are being activated. Okay, so maybe they're spying on you from secret accounts, the people that you let go of in the last year. Well, now there's about to be a whole nother group of people that you're like, you know what? I don't need this. You're really starting to see where the unnecessary stressors are. Look, happiness hater. You're really starting to see where the happiness haters are and where the unnecessary stress lies. You're like, okay, I can do bad all by myself. I can stress my whole self out all on my own. I don't need happiness haters that are looking for reasons to be in my life and then want to make me feel bad for things that they want to be in this relationship. Like, they act like great vibes. Like it's cool and dandy when they need you. And some of them are fake flexing too. They don't have the things that they say that they have. I don't know. You're really disappointed in some people. Like, wow. You're like, thank you, next. I got all that I need to know. And so yeah, you're reflecting on that. People and their attempts. So what is in store for you is the jackpot. You're going to be winning money. You're going to be receiving unexpected money. You have a spiritual inheritance coming in as you are stepping into your power. They want to turn this offer upside down. I just keep getting that. 3 times I got that. This offer. They want this offer to go up in smoke. People can see that you're destined for more and they're trying to meet you where they think you're at, but they're intimidated, they're threatened, they're bothered, and it's real loud to you. So their scarcity tactics are not going to work on you. And some of these people, they might be bankrupt after dealing with you. If you guys are online, you could have people trying to steal your ideas, copy your work, feed off of your energy, duplicate what you're doing. Again, these people are about to be on major damage control because when the ish hits the fan, and it will. Okay, when the ish hits the fan, and it will, these people are going to be wishing they never treated you like that, wishing they never disrespected you like that. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, why did I talk to them like that? Why did I treat them like that? Oh my gosh, I wish I could get out of this mess. And they can't. There's nowhere for them to go. They're just looking dumb, more and more dumb, trying to act like, oh, I'm such a good person. I did all these nice things. It's not that bad. No. Let's get you guys some wealth affirmations. Okay. We have, it is safe to dream, expect, and receive astronomical amounts of money. It is safe for you to dream of, to expect, and receive astronomical amounts of money. Whoa. And then we have, I am blessed by the divine and destined for wealth beyond my wildest dreams. What have I been telling you guys all week? Beyond your wildest dreams, over and over and over again. Dang. You are going to come out on the other side of this. Whatever I give with a grateful heart is returned to me tenfold. You gave to a lot of these people with a grateful heart. You gave to them with kindness and generosity and just being genuine. So this is coming back to you tenfold. And another thing that I just came across that I think is really important for this message, relaxation activates. Relaxation activates. You being calm, cool, and collected, cool as a cucumber, activates the frequency of abundance within you. So you guys have things coming to you in infinite ways. God, source, the divine is your sugar daddy. Your soul came to this life to experience limitless abundance in all types of ways. Okay, you're going from the pit to the palace, and everyone else is going to have to figure out their next move after treating you however they thought they could treat you, because it's not going down like that. All right, you guys, let me know what's going on in the comments. I'm sending you guys so much love. I know that it's been a tough week, but it's about to get so much better. You're going to be standing on business and you are going to come out on the other side. You are ferociously protected. Ferociously protected. So don't forget to smash the hit the bell. You don't want to miss out and future live streams. And what else? Patreon link is down below. There's going to be new messages posted on Patreon, but in the meantime, there are over 200 messages ad-free. So there's lots of goodies in there while you're waiting between newer messages. And yeah, I look forward to speaking to you guys in the comments. Drop your favorite affirmation, echo, radiate, and tell the world, like, this is what I'm about. This is what I deserve. This is what God does for me. Okay, we put our delusional on Front Street because we know that we're going places. And don't you ever forget that. I'm tripping over my words, but you guys know what I mean. If you made it all the way to the end of this message, let's see. You made it all the way to the end of this message. I want you to drop a jackpot down below, a slot machine. Okay, you can drop, the slot machine down below because you are about to get unexpected goodies for your life. Wow. All right, you guys, I will see you in the next one.